Greetings, what's up, and a very warm welcome to the channel. The sun is hiding, and the magpie is back once again, casting! And man, it feels good. It has been way too long. Coming at you guys right now with a 1v1 battle, fresh from the ladder. There should have been the word live in that sentence as well. God damn, you can tell I'm rusty. Yes, indeed, featuring a spawning in the south, it is going to be the Wehrmacht forces of RUCAAclDezman. And spawning in the north, it is going to be the United States forces of Kolter, who is actually a newcomer to the channel, so a very warm welcome to him. The map here is going to be Faymanville Approach, which I'm sure everybody's pretty familiar with by now. And so as these two players move out onto the map and get the initial scuffles underway, and I have a sip on my tea, I'll just chat about a couple of things, you know, not directly related to this game. First of all, you may have noticed I haven't uploaded any videos for quite some time. And the reason for this is basically I've been ill. I'm still ill. It sucks. My throat is, like, agonizing. It feels like I've swallowed glass, which is really quite obstructive to casting. I am feeling slightly better today, though it is still agonizing, so I'm going to see how this cast goes. We're going to give it a try. This might be ambitious. I might have to bail halfway through. We'll just see. I've got a massive mug of tea here, which I'm going to be sipping on frequently. Like right now. Oh god. So yeah, that's why I haven't been casting. It really sucks because you might have figured out by now I actually just really enjoy casting, so it has been kind of awful not to be able to do something that I kind of love. So anyway, I'm back now. The ESL Weekly Cup number 11. I'm very sorry that I wasn't able to upload the finals for that. I'm hoping that that's now been fixed. Twitch is busy doing that in the background right now. For some reason, Twitch just had a massive fit when I tried to create highlights and upload the parts of that ESL Weekly Cup number 11. But anyway, like I say, hopefully that should now be resolved. Those of you who've been wanting to watch the VOD of the finals can do so, hopefully soon. If not right now, if you could just go and have a look, you should see the VOD on my channel. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Now I'm just thinking if there's anything else I want to talk about before I dive into this game. No, I don't think so. Hopefully the sound is okay in this video as well, because I've also been toying around with my settings because I've been doing some other things like in the meantime, and also I had to tweak them quite a lot for the ESL Weekly number 11, which was of course the last time I was casting. That is so devastating. That was like 8-9 days ago. Jesus. Ugh. Anyway, damn good to be back. Now let's have a look at this game. Kolter here has gone ahead and locked in the infantry company commander like really soon, so he is going to have those 1919 A6 LMGs, the very potent, very spicy machine guns, which are going to bolster his already potent USF infantry forces. We've got a fight here being taken in middle, as Desman here going to be making use of the dream house here in mid. Also got his grenadiers in some nice heavy cover, but he is just outgunned and also outnumbered here. Never where you want to be. 2 squads of riflemen here going to be enough to push these grenadiers back, and I require more tea. Hang on. Oh god, this is going to be a terrible cast. I can feel it now. I should not be casting when my throat's like this. Anyway, and we've got a sniper here coming for Desman, so Major. Going to be entering the field and seeing if he can make any difference here. Let's have a look. Whoop. Let's give him a control group. There we go. Anyway, I'm quite impressed so far by the fact that Desman has actually managed to maintain like quite a reasonable amount of field control in the face of USF forces, but grenades have been researched. Here comes a pineapple and bang! Oh, horrible, horrible times. 2 grenadiers getting pulverized by the blast there. These two going to run. They should be able to escape, taking quite a lot of fire. Oh my god, so clutch! So clutch! Kolter, I've never seen you play, but I'm liking what I'm seeing. He throws down 2 bits of ghost barbed wire there to try and block the retreat path on those grenadiers. Very, very sneaky. Like, I've literally never seen that, not even in like the top levels of ESL play. The clutch deployment of barbed wire like that. That was so nice. So, yeah, Kolter actually looking like quite the spicy turbo player. And these grenadiers, oh, this is not a fight that they want to be taking. Obviously, at this range, the cover won't count for anything. This pineapple largely mitigated by the fact that the only grenadier in the blast there was kind of shot to death a moment before. And Desman not paying attention. He needs to fall back this grenadier. This is so important. He's probably microing his sniper. Ah, this has been going on too long now. Oh no, he's going to lose the squad. Oh, that is so unfortunate. He does get the fallback, but I don't think it'll be in time. Oh my goodness me. That's a very lucky fallback just there. We've got a scuffle here. Over here in the west, there's some pioneers here. Actually going to see off some riflemen. It's not often you see that. Grabbing themselves a Star of Veterancy in the process there. MG42 also getting set up in a nice building, and that's going to enable these grenadiers to get some capping work done. Finally taking his fuel point, and now moving on to start being annoying in the American half of the map. RUCAAclDezman has chosen his commander. He has, of course, gone for the, what is this guy, the Lightning War Doctrine guy. And some G43 upgrade packages are now arriving on some of his grenadiers, so that's going to add to their firepower. He's also choosing a GR34cm mortar. That's going to be bolstering his lines here shortly. Lieutenant Tech going to be the weapon of choice here for Kolter. And you have to feel like this is pretty standard. He'll probably go on into the utility car, possibly. Let's see, he has the resources for that. I say. So he does have the resources for that. But no, he's going to be calling in the mortar half-track. Ooh, very spicy. It's not often we get to see this unit. So, you know what? There's not very much in the way of counters here, barring a lucky Panzerschreck. This sniper taking a ton of fire as he falls back. Oh god, he's going to try and stay for a shot. No, that was very risky. And these grenadiers are also going to have to give way to these riflemen. Nice smoke going to come down here. That's going to actually stop this MG42 from doing the work it should be against this rifleman blob. Sniper here now wants to start kiting back in. He wants to start A-moving across the open here. Come on, start A-moving. A-moving! And the GR34 starting to chip in some rounds, though. I believe that was a miss, but it was a very near miss. Oh yeah, a lot of mortars now hurling down into this fight. These grenadiers are way too close, though. This is going to be devastating. Pineapple comes down, and Desmond not paying attention. One of them gets gibbed by the Pineapple. The other grenadier going to try and fall back. This barbed wire is still in place, and that's going to make the fallback path slightly longer, but not long enough. This MG42 will be certain to die here. He's going to try and hide the MG42, but these riflemen are going to find it. The received accuracy is massive, and against machine gun teams, of course, so yeah, he is definitely dead. So Desmond's going to have to try and recrew that if he can. Here's the positioning on the American mortar half-track. Whoa, check this camo out. Wow, I'm not sure I've ever seen that. That's some kind of cool. Oh, dearie me, I need more tea. Hang on. Oh, my throat. Right, so let's see now. The sniper here doing what he can. He's now turbo wounded, though. He needs to find himself some sort of a medicinal station, but there is no such thing in the base, so he is going to have to deal with blood on his face, because he's still very wounded, of course. MG42 does get remanned. Pioneers here going to be doing the job there, so that's fortunate here for Desmond. He's going to be able to get that unit back online for minimal cost, and a 222's 222 here going to be reporting shortly, and that's a really nice choice, actually. That will be able to totally control the mortar half-track here. And actually, this is a bit of a problem with Kolter's build. Like, what does he have to deal with this 222? Nothing. And he's even more vulnerable than usual, because he doesn't have because he's got this mortar half-track. So this is really dangerous. The grenade werfers. Oh my god, I've been playing with my German friends recently, so my brain is half in German-speaking mode at the moment. The mortar teams here. Oh no, this rifle grenade is attempted for. It's going to fall back. The mortar teams exchanging fire. That's the half-track and the mortar team, but pardon me. But the mortar, the half-track for the Americans, winning that one handily. Here comes the 222. There are two mortar half-tracks? Oh, dearie me. Kolter here doubling down. Uh-oh. 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 This 222 is just going to have its way with these mortars if it wants to. It can even just brave a anti-tank rifle grenade and just get stuck the huck in if he wants to. And it looks like that's what he's going to do. And 222s, like, ever since the buff, the recent buff where they have a third more health, are like all the rage right now. So I don't know how Kolter thought that this build was going to work out. Like, he has nothing for these 222. Sorry, for this 222. And if there's a second 222, he's going to be in serious trouble. Though Desmond getting caught out by another Pineapple. His multitasking here, his awareness just not quite on point, and I need a drink. So yeah, getting punished there by the Pineapples. MG42 gets set up in a nice position here in mid. But the double mortar half-tracks are taking it to pieces. Okay, he's going to get that out of there, but only just. Damn. Kolter here playing such an unorthodox style, and I am kind of amazed that it's working, but the 222 is nearly repaired. Uh-oh, these engineers going to get caught out. And now there's some Zooks on some of these riflemen, actually. This seems so inefficient, though, because he's had to go to the trouble of researching weapon racks, which you never want to do when you take this commander, really, because he gets the 1919 just as a passive unlock. So it's like you're really paying the entire weapon rack unlock cost for just Zooks, because, you know, you're not really going to take BARs. But anyway, nice hit there from the American mortar half-track. Going to force the engineers back. The 222 could sneak on down this main road, actually, and get on top of these 222s. And I think he... sorry, get on top of the mortar half-tracks. And I would love for him to do that. These grenadiers getting kind of caught out a bit here. But they did manage to wipe out a rifleman squad, so that's really nice. Oh, sorry, guys. I did warn you this was going to be an ill cast. Damn. Oh, my throat. So the two mortar half-tracks are going to back up. The American army has just been, like, absolutely ravaged, though. Like, he's down on 34 supply, under 45. This is devastating, really. Oh, no, and this lieutenant falling back here is going to be falling back through the arc of an MG42. Okay, he's going to make it. You have to forgive the awesome commentary. I'm trying to be really, really economical with words here, since words hurt. Telemine's going to be put down in a fantastic location, although there's nothing really for them to hit. Of course, mortar half-tracks, not known for taking dives. Oh, this MG42 is getting some work done. That's going to force this stuff back. And Kolter here is firmly on the back foot, which I think is almost a miracle based on how this game has looked so far. Like, I almost can't believe it. But Desmond here is actually just doing so much. Looks like that American squad's going to slip away. Now, the American player is stacking some 85 fuel. Let's just check the base here. What kind of tech? No major is coming. No captain is coming.
Is overrunning one of our capture points.
Of course, he does have the 3/4 ton ambulance, so he can heal his units when he falls them back now, can Kolter. Looks like Kolter's going to choose to move out here, kind of just north of mid here. 222 in position, going to be forced back though by the Zook rifle. Or the rifle Zook, if you like. And this is a dangerous move out here. The mortar half-tracks are in support. This is going to be a really dangerous moment here. This GR34 needs to GTFO, and it does. He needs to hit fullback, and he does. Very nice there from Desmond, just about holding everything together, falling back in good order. He needs to repair this 222 as well. Here comes a pack gun onto the field, and I like this choice, although it does get countered hard by the two mortar half-tracks, so he's going to have to be very careful with where he commits it. G43 riflemen, it turns out, are quite spicy, though. Bow, bow! They're just going to take these echelons. Dune! Yeah, Kopfschuss. Ich muss nachladen. Well, I've been playing with German friends recently, and my German's like not very good, but it's not awful either. And I've actually been learning a lot over the last few 3 or 4 days. So my brain is kind of like working in like German a little bit in the background, which is slightly distracting. Anyway, the American player here, Kolter, going to get set up in mid here. A couple of squads of riflemen in a good position. Pack gun getting very ambitious, coming right the way forward. He definitely wants the mortar half tracks, but the riflemen are just going to say no. Surely 222 here though, doing some cover, and with the rifleman, sorry, with the sniper and these pioneers. He's somehow forcing this back, although a squad was lost. A grenadier squad was lost somewhere. I'm sorry I didn't catch that. And he stands to lose another grenadier squad. The lieutenant does not take prisoners. He has a BAR and a Tommy gun. This grenadier is going to have to do a runner here. And this is expensive losses here for Desmond, who's lost one of his grenadier squads, you know, and that had the G43 upgrade package on it, and he nearly lost another. So Kolter definitely getting back in this. This MG42 being such a thorn in the side, though. Oh, that's so nice. And these mortar half-tracks are just having to play so cautiously. Oh, wow. Yeah, of course they're going to use the vehicle crew repairs to repair the vehicle. And this game right now is poised on a knife's edge. Like, these two players, I mean, look, the scoreline... okay, there's a 60-point difference, but, you know, or a 64-point difference, to be precise. But that's not enough to actually, you know, like, you know, that doesn't mean anything at this stage in the game. Remember, in some ways, the only victory point that matters is your last. Now, that's not entirely true, of course, but you can kind of think of it like that. yeah, these two players both have like very similarly sized armies with very weird compositions. Well, I don't know actually. Desman's got an okay composition, but it looks weird against this weird composition of Kolter. And Kolter's composition looks weird because it's just weird. A really interesting game developing here. Another scuffle going to be unfolding here in mid. These Grenadiers are just so fragile against American infantry. I mean, they're doing their best here, and they're not doing too badly, but this GR-34 is going to have to move. Look, they're just getting smitten, smattified by mortars and American infantry. This sniper now in a dangerous position. Here comes a pineapple onto the GR-34, which is not going to be out of there in time. Boom, and they are all going to get gibbed. That's pretty unlucky for Desman, but these things, you know, they happen more often than not, really. Weapon teams are so very fragile. And this 222, though, this 222 has kind of been an all-star this game. There's just never been an answer for it. Pineapple going to be used to reasonable effect against the Axis scout car there. But, you know, I don't know, actually. I think after this last phase of play, Kolter is definitely ahead in terms of army. Like, his army's just way better. Just way better, actually. Look how many Zooks he's got in his infantry. This is a mad, mad system of doing things that he's got. Oh, MG42 using incendiary ammo to just chew up this 50 cal. They are hitting your flank, my Yankee friend. Oh wow, and what? Whoa, is this really how you take out an MG? You just move in a load of infantry? No, surely you just use the mortar half-tracks. There we go. Oh, but Desman here, one step ahead, going to be repositioning the MG42.
A capture point is under attack.
What is the Veteran C1 ability on these things? Delayed fuse barrage. Detonate shortly after impacting the ground. Huh, you know, I don't think I've ever seen that. Effective against vehicles. Huh, I don't think I've ever seen that ability used. Whoa, these Grenadiers in mid, though, getting hung out to dry. Desman needs to pull these guys back. Pardon me, pull these guys back ASAP. They are 3-star. The rifle grenade comes down, though. Oh, it's a near miss. And he's going to escape with the Grenadier, losing 3 of them. The mortar was recrewed behind this, but it's perilously exposed at the moment. This 222 being forced to kite really, really hard because, of course, there are Zooks on these riflemen. But here comes a Panzer IV, just in the nick of time to be helping out. Now, I presume, yep, the MG42 pincer mount upgrade is coming on that one. And that is going to be enough for now to halt this American advance. But Desman's position, if you look at the minimap, becoming increasingly tenuous. Yankee forces capping over here in the west. Oh, my goodness. Oh, God, I really do apologize, guys. This is going to be such a subpar cast, but I can't help myself. I have to cast. I have to upload something. It's just, I don't know, I've just missed it. So I'm going to soldier through. But, man, my throat hurts. Anyway, yeah, Panzer IV here getting repaired. Flammenwerfer upgrade going to be coming up on these Pioneers. I guess the mine detector, of course, much less important against the Americans. But, you know, actually having said that, Kolter has revealed, like for sure, Desman has to know that this is the commander choice. And one of the things this commander gets, of course, is the rifleman defensive structures. And we just saw some American riflemen trying to lay mines here. So actually, I do worry for Desman, if he doesn't get another squad of Pioneers, which he should get anyway just for repairs, and then put a mine detector on them, he could fall foul of mines here. I wonder if he's forgotten that about this commander. Oh no, these Grenadiers have been forgotten about. Desman is just, he's just a touch sluggish with his vehicle, with his infantry fallbacks every time. But the Panzer IV here, looking for the mortar half-tracks, is going to go for a breakthrough here. Doesn't care about the Zooks in its rear armor. All it cares about is finding these mortar half-tracks, but the engine gets broken by a rifle grenade from these riflemen. That's going to force this Panzer IV back and protect the mortar half-tracks for now, and I wonder if the American infantry can reinforce quick enough to come in here and take advantage of this Panzer IV with the Zooks. The answer is going to be no, actually. That thing's still reasonably maneuverable, even with the engine damage, so that's going to be okay. This 50 cal has been forgotten about here by Kolter. He should pull that back, but I imagine it's too late now. Boom, a Grenadwerfer round. Gonna find and take that one out. Now we've got some riflemen here taking on some Grenadiers. The dodge is good, the pineapple not going to pay off, and at this range the G34s are actually reasonable here, and this is a 3-on-3 fight. Yeah, Kolter's going to have to respect the Grenadiers there. And he does fall back. Oh my god, this GR34 needs some serious talking to about friendly fire here. Raining some shells there very close to his own forces. Anyway, Major is on the field for Kolter. Oh, my throat, hang on. Oh, dear. MG42. This MG42 has been an all-star this game. It's been doing so well. And now look, it's just suppressing 4 whole squads. This is brutal. Sniper here as well. 39 kills against USF. That really hurts.
Krauts are sniffing around our asses.
Oh, wow. I believe that was the delayed fuse HE. But yeah, this is the delayed fuse barrage, guys. This is what it looks like. The answer is really powerful. That's cool. Look at the size of these blasts. Ugh. Massive. The Panzer IV actually still not repaired. Desman here, he has the manpower. He really should buy another squad of Pioneers. He desperately needs them for the mine detector as well as the repairs. But an incendiary round is going to wipe out the Major. Ugh. Wow, the Major gets to snipe a Major. I really like that. That's the first time I think I've ever seen the Major snipe a Major. For those of you who've just woken up to the fact that my channel's a thing on the internet, I do often call the German sniper the Major. A reference, of course, to Ed Harris's role in Enemy at the Gates. A pretty damn fantastic film, and probably the inspiration for the original campaign in this game. Well, no, that's probably a bit of a bold claim, but it can't have hurt. This pack gun, though, is being hung out to dry. 3-star Lieutenant here, BAR and Tommy gun, ahoy. Not where you want to be if you're a pack gun. So, yep, there we go. That one's going to have to GTFO, and I think he's going to actually get that one out there just in the nick of time. The Major here, going to start busting skulls on this squad, so that's really good. The HE mortar barrage here, blur. Actually not doing as much damage as I thought to this MG42, which is awkwardly not in heavy cover where it is. Blur. Oh, these rounds actually not able to find the MG team. Now the Panzer IV is repaired and ready to rock behind all this. And still leading by about 100 tickets is Desman, despite having a... Oh, incendiary round gets another squad wipe. That was the Lieutenant getting wiped out. Wow, I don't know if you guys saw that, but pow, the sniper taking a shot from about here, wiping out the final model of that squad just here. And, I mean, let's take an objective look at how this has gone here for Kolter, right? He went for the heavy investment into mortar half-tracks here, ×2. And they have been firing nearly this whole game. One has 6 kills, the other has 6 kills. So, okay, they both have 6 kills is another way of saying that, which is much cleaner. But have they really been that good? I don't know. I think I would have preferred, like, an AA half-track and a utility car. And also, by going for the 2 AA half-tracks, it kind of feels like he was forced to get Zooks on his... Oh, nice fallback there from Desman. Going to dodge that pineapple. It kind of feels like he was forced to get Zooks on his rifleman, and whilst those have been very useful, it means he hasn't taken any advantage of the fact, you know, one of the strongest things about this commander is that it gives you these M1919 A6 LMGs, and he just hasn't used them. So, as much as I like what Kolter is doing, and as much as I imagine it could be very strong, and as much as I applaud him for trying something different here, I'm just not quite convinced. Anyway, he is going to commit to a priest here. Wow, so the heavy boom boom is going to arrive, and this could actually be a bit of a game changer. If he can get some shells into the Wehrmacht base as squads are falling back, that could be devastating. But speaking of devastating, the rear echelons with double Zooks getting mowed down here. That 222 is still alive, kicking, and causing Kolter to be bricking it a little bit. Did I miss my calling as a rapper? No. No, I didn't. 2 stars now on one of these mortars. That increases accuracy and rate of fire, so that's actually really awesome. I imagine they're going to start doing a lot more damage now then. Accuracy and rate of fire are 2 very important things on mortars, obviously. Oh. Well, I really didn't expect that game to just end right there. I can only imagine that that's because Kolter is GG'd, which if you look at the minimap, I mean, he is kind of overwhelmed. But I feel like he still had a lot of resources to fight back from that, and he hadn't even used his priest, so possibly his internet just died or something. Oh no, what an anticlimax. Well, I'm very sorry about that, guys, but that is a risk of casting games from the live games lobby. Hang on, I need more tea, hang on. Okay, so I'm going to upload this to the channel because, god damn it, I'm just going to do it. I feel like I've soldiered through, and my throat is in agony, and I'm going to upload this. I don't even care that it wasn't the best game. Also, I apologize, of course, for my radically subpar casting this entire game. My throat is in some agony, and that's my excuse. But yeah, thanks very much as ever for watching. I love you all. I can't believe as well, by the way, that the channel's got as many subscribers as it has. I had a look just now, and it was like 470 or something insane. So that's just beautiful. That's just a beautiful thing. So yeah, I'll be bringing you more vids as soon as I can, as soon as my throat is repaired. I've got like many teams of pioneers down there on a cellular level working away, trying to frantically fix the critical damage that has been dealt by whatever virus or bacteria that's dwelling there. And yeah, of course. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, the finals for the ESL Weekly number 11 ought to now be uploaded to the channel. I believe Twitch managed to sort its shit out and actually get that uploaded. So hopefully that'll be done. So yep, those of you who are wanting to watch that can go ahead and do so. But for now, this is Magpie 842 signing out.